In this case, the creditors sue only partner 1 and partner 2 for the debt of the firm. So according to Section 11 of Partnership Act 1961, every partner in the firm is liable jointly with other partner for all debts and obligations of the firm incurred while he is also a partner, and after his death, his estate is also severally liable. As for partner 1, upon being sued, she died of sudden heart attack. So the liability will be imposed on her estate but only on the remaining fund after her separate personal debts are settled. However, for partner 2, who is still alive, she is jointly liable for the debts. So she must pay all the debt even though it caused her bankruptcy. After a few weeks, the creditor came to know the existence of partner 3. However, as the debt is a joint only, by suing under partner 1 and partner 2's name, not on the firm's name, does not commence fresh proceeding against partner 3. Thus, partner 3 cannot be sued for the debt.
According to Section 12, any wrongful act or omission of any partner acting in the ordinary course of the business of the firm or with the authority of his co-partners, loss or injury is caused to any person not being a partner in the form of any penalty is incurred, the firm is liable thereafter to the same extent to the partners so acting or omitting to act. In this case, a partner in a firm write a clerk in a rival firm to reveal to her some confidential information relating to the rival firm business. As a result, the firm suffered loss. It was held that a firm was liable for the partner's wrongful act as obtaining information about a trade rival was seen as acting in the ordinary course of the business.
Criminal liability is a personal liability of a partner who commits a crime which required mens rea, which is mental intent to commit a crime. In this case, partner 1 harmed someone and caused to her criminal record. The court held second partner was not liable for the offence. According to Section 12, provide partner who are jointly liable are not liable in criminal case, they are only liable for contract and recovery of damages and fines.
Cumi Berhad entered into contract with Cahaya Berhad and had given the settlement money to the partner she is dealing with. The partner, however, had misapplied the money for his girlfriend, who turns out to be a worker of Cumi Berhad. The girlfriend later on reported the incident to the company's representative of the contract. The client sued the firm in respect for the loss. According to Section 13, Subsection A of Partnership Act, if a partner, when receiving the money, is acting within his apparent authority and misapplies it, the firm is liable to make good of the loss. Therefore, the court held the action taken by Cumi Berhad succeed. However, if the client was to live with the partner in his capacity as an individual, the firm will not be liable. Meanwhile, if the money is received by the firm and is misapplied while in the firm custody, the judgment will be made based on Section 13, Subsection B, where the firm will be liable.
If we were to use the previous C and change the settlement money to a trust property, the judgment, however, will be different. According to Section 15, if a trust property has been entrusted to a partner as a trustee and it has been improperly used by a partner in the partnership business, the other partner cannot be made liable unless they knew of the breach of trust.
The rules under Section 16 state there are three conditions that must be fulfilled. First, there must be representation made by himself or other person that he is a partner. Second, the third party believe that the representation is true and act upon it. Third, as consequence, credit is given to that firm. In this case, the court held the firm is liable for the settlement of the bill as they fulfill the three conditions of the holding out.
partner remains liable for partnership debt or obligation while she is a partner. A month later, a new partner was admitted into partnership. The incoming partner, together with creditor and the old partner, signed a novation agreement. Contract of novation is an agreement between three parties: creditors of the old firm, the new firm, and the old firm, that the creditor will accept new firm as debtor of the old firm. In this case, all three parties will agree and fulfill all criteria for accounting novation. Few weeks later, a creditor came to seek for bills. The retired partner will only liable for debt incurred while she is a partner. As for incoming partner, Section 19 subsection 1 states that a new partner is not liable for any debt incurred. However, since the new partner agrees to be liable for existing debt of partnership at the time of her admission as a partner, then she would be liable.